What's up, guys? Welcome to Crypto Charts Daily. Today is April 28th, 2026, and we're going to be doing something new today. We're going to solely focus on Bitcoin, and going forward in the future here for this channel, we're going to be focusing solely on whatever coin we're analyzing in this video. Maybe I'll do a monthly report of all the coins or something if people enjoyed that. But from now on, we're just going to focus specifically on whatever coin is for the topic of the video. So if you're new here, what we do is in-depth technical analysis. I've been trading for a very long time. I have a very good understanding of the way market structure works and how markets move. So without any further yapping, let's just get right into the analysis. I know I put out a report a few days ago, and we talked about how Bitcoin returned to this previous structure here. As you could see, we had a lot of consolidation. We broke out of this $63,000 kind of support here. We broke structure to the upside. We came down, we retested, and then we broke structure to the upside again. That structure here, as you guys could see, this kind of high and low creates an order block here, creates some support. We tried to bounce that support, but price then broke structure to the downside, creating an internal change of character here, or just a change of character. And then we went down and tested that $63,000 support that we previously consolidated at. So with that quick overview in mind, let's get a closer look at these daily candles and the previous month's structure here. So as we could see this break of structure. We could see an imbalance where no wicks have filled this area, and we could see consolidation that pushed price below this break of structure. This structure here is just as important as this support level here. It's a very good sign that we found strength at the $63,000 support, but we still want to see good market structure and good strength off of this support. In my opinion, it's more important to pay attention to this structure here than the support level, because this is what's giving us our direction. We had consolidation with a break of structure to the downside, and now we're just consolidating again on the support level. So what's most likely going to happen, and what I mentioned the last video, is we have an order block here. As you can see, we have a bullish candle followed by a bearish engulfing candle with an imbalance on top, and that's a good sign of strength to the downside, unfortunately. But guys, it wouldn't be too bad to see Bitcoin at lower prices, would it? So what I said in that video is that we'll most likely go ahead and fill this imbalance, and you could see we wicked into that imbalance there, and that's called a sweep. We swept this order block, and I did say we'd like to close above it as a sign of strength. And as you could see, zooming in here, we created another order block to the downside, reacting off that imbalance there. And now on these daily candles, we're just waiting to see a break of 73,000 here, because we did have a minor break to the upside of this high. So if this low of 73,000, about 73,868, if we see a break of that, we'll most likely go ahead and return back down to the $63,000 support. If we do, now that we have tapped in twice to this imbalance here, if we do end up breaking the 79,500 high, we'll then go retest this consolidation here, retest that consolidation there, whether it be a point of interest, the equilibrium of this, or perhaps a bigger order block up here. We have a sweep, and we have, some more internal structure there. But without making it too complicated, we need to break this 79,500 high to then go test this structure here. If we do end up just getting rejected off this imbalance in this order block and breaking this low, we'll definitely head down to that $63,000 support. And if that support doesn't hold, it will probably end up looking the same as it did here, with another break of structure to then go test the $52,000 support. But we have a while to go on that, and we'll be updating regularly on that. But for right now, we just want to see the break of that low here to then go test the support. If the support fails, it will flip resistance and we'll head to that $52,000 level. Now let's jump down onto the 4-hour time frame. And jumping down onto the 4-hour time frame is going to give us a better idea of what price will do for the short term, or what it could do. Again, I like the daily candles more. They're better to rely on, especially in the long term. But at least for short-term price action, we could see a break of structure to the upside here. We broke this high, we held this low, and we created some order blocks. We see a nice order block here that price then reacted to with some good expansion, and then we have consolidation with equal highs. And those are those wicks on the daily candles. Unfortunately, it would have been nice for this consolidation here to hold, but we are just reacting now off these lows, and I would call it this high here to this high here creates an order block, and that's what we're seeing at the moment. If we do end up getting a reaction, again, we're just going to want to see the break of that 79,500 high there to then go test that previous structure we were looking at on the daily time frames. If we end up closing below here now, we would want to go see the break of this low that created this high. Typical market structure is we create higher highs and lower lows if we're trending upwards. So on the 4-hour here, we are trending upwards. We do have a break to the upside, but if that ends up getting broken, we will go retest some of these lower levels here. Zooming in on the 1-hour time frame now, so each one of these candles represents 1 hour. We do see strong expansion to the downside. We keep making lower lows here with lower highs as well. We see breaks of structure to the downside. So on the 1 hour here, we just like to see the break of this high now at 76,500, let's call it. And if we end up making another move to the downside, we'll see the break of this low of 75,700 to then go push price lower. Looking at the 15-minute here, the price action becomes very clear to me. We have expansion to the downside, we have consolidation, we swept that consolidation, and then we broke structure to the downside with strong expansion to the downside. And then all of this you could just consider consolidation. There is kind of a break of structure there, but when you see this choppy price movement, you really want to be working off the high that had the most expansion. And what I see here is also a very clean order block. An order block is a bullish or bearish candle then engulfed by another candle with some strong expansion, and coupled with the sweep and the break, this is just very clear. So what I would expect to happen on the 15-minute is we come up, we sweep out all of this price action here, all of this consolidation, we sweep it, we wick it, we tap in. We could either just sweep, just barely sweep it, or we tap into this order block, and the order block starts at about 77,800, and then we'll get rejected to then go create this break of structure to the downside at 75,650. Anyway, guys, this concludes the session on Bitcoin today. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if this type of in-depth technical analysis interests you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, drop a like and comment for me. Comment anything you'd like to see or what I could do better, and I'll certainly try to improve next time. I hope you like this format of specifically focusing on a certain coin, because I think we're going to be a lot more productive in the understanding. You're going to understand just a bit more about the market structure and what's driving price at this moment. Sorry if I'm not the best at talking right now. I'm trying my best to do this new format. So anyway, guys, enjoy the night, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.